can you make a card in 5 minutes? Answer, yes, you can. And you can use up puffy stickers or little tiny stickers or whatever it is that you've got at the same time. Hey guys, May Flum here, and I have discovered this kind of formula of card making, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it to get little tiny stickers used up. So the start is you want to pick something. In this case, it's a flower. You could be a sticker, it could be a die cut, it could be anything you want, but you want some kind of, it could be a large sticker. I mean, really, truly, whatever. Some kind of a center point, some kind of a focal point. Then, once you've got your focal point down, you're going to pick out a sentiment. You're going to pick out a sticker that is, well, could be a sticker, I should say. It could be a stamp. You just want to pick out something that is a sentiment, something, some kind of a word. And this honestly is the longest part of the process. And by the way, just to let you know, I am working on watercolor paper 4¼ by 5½ to make a card front. You don't have to work in this size. It's totally up to you. You don't have to use watercolor paper, but if you want to do the technique that has me ending this card, you're going to need it. So anyhow, you pick out your sentiment, whatever that might be, place it below or next to. This is a card design that you can do either portrait orientation like I am here. And in that case, I like the focal point and then the sentiment below. Or you can orient it the other way, landscape. And if you do it that direction, then I like it next to. So I like it to work out of a corner. Once you've done this, you're going to place tiny stickers. It can be nonsense, guys. It doesn't have to be a lot of them, but you can do as many as you want. Now in this example, I'm doing kind of a circle around. You could also do kind of an L shape, so like at the corner. You could also do a heart shape, a star shape. I mean, you could make shapes if you want, but typically I'm either doing kind of an L at a corner or a circle around the main focal point embellishment. Now, all of the hard work is done. As soon as this is the hardest part, right? Pick the sentiment, pick the stickers. Once you have done this, and this is what makes it cool to me, you're going to get some kind of watercolor type medium. This could look a lot of different things. It could be distress ink that you're applying with a paintbrush. It could be watercolor. It could be, what I'm going to do is just use a clean color pen and a paintbrush that is wet that I will dip in water for more water as needed. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do. And this is how you're going to do it. You're going to pick one color. You could pick two, I suppose, maybe even three. But you know what? I like the single color. I like what it does, especially if you've got a lot of different colors going on. If you have less colors going on, it would be different. But you're going to put some of that color medium down and then spread it around with water. And whatever it might be, like I said before, distress ink, watercolor, oil pastels that you're blending, whatever works for you, whatever you've got. This is very, very flexible. What you're doing here is just kind of connecting it all and bringing it all together with just a bit of very messy, fun watercolor. No perfection, no fuss, just simple, easy fun. And look how quick that goes. And I know I cover it up with my hands sometimes. It's hard to create and always show off what I'm doing, but you can see how easy that came together, right? And if you end up wanting to add a little more, notice I don't always have to add more color. Sometimes I have enough water on my brush to just keep going. And really that's it. What else could you add? Well, you can add more different things if you want. You could get some. So I have some gold watercolors that you add some water to it. There they are. Add some water to it and then rub around. And normally I wouldn't use a water brush. I would actually normally use a paintbrush on this just so that it's just easier to clean, but that's okay. And you can flick, if you have some kind of mist or spray, that would work too. Whatever you've got, but you're just going to flick some color, and this just adds like some sparkly golden goodness to the finished card. And that's it. You're done. Now, could you add more? Yes, you could add glitter glue, you could add sequins, you could add little pearls or buttons or beads, whatever you would like, totally up to you. Just a really fun way to use up some stickers, have some creative fun, and do so quickly. If you wanted to step this up or bring it all together, you could use some pen work around the outline of this card before you glue it onto a card base. You could also stitch by hand or machine. I hope you've enjoyed this quick little tutorial today. I'll see you next time.